went the hawk a second time, and swiftly as Smallhead and the king's son flew, the hawk was gaining on them. Seeing this, Smallhead and the king's son dropped down into a large village, and, it being market day, they made 2 heather brooms of themselves. The 2 brooms began to sweep the road without anyone holding them, and swept towards each other. This was a great wonder. Crowds gathered at once around the 2 brooms. The old hag, flying over in the form of a hawk, saw this, and thinking that it must be Smallhead and the king's son were in it, came down, turned into a woman, and said to herself, "I'll have those 2 brooms." She pushed forward so quickly through the crowd that she came near knocking down a man standing before her. The man was vexed. "You cursed old hag," cried he, "do you want to knock us down?" But then he gave her a blow and drove her against another man. That man gave her a push that sent her spinning against a third man, and so until between them all they came near putting the life out of her, and pushed her away from the brooms. A woman in the crowd called out then, "It would be nothing but right to knock the head off that old hag, and she trying to push us away from the mercy of God. For it was God who sent the brooms to sweep the road for us." "True for you," said another woman. With it the people were as angry could be, and were ready to kill the hag. They were going to take the head off the hag when she made a hawk of herself and flew away, vowing never to do another stroke of work for her sister. She might do her own work or let it alone. When the hawk disappeared, the 2 heather brooms rose and turned into doves. The people felt sure when they saw the doves that the brooms were a blessing from heaven, and it was the old hag that drove them away. On the following day, Smallhead and the king's son saw his father's castle, and the 2 came down not too far from it in their own forms. Smallhead was a very beautiful woman now, and why not? She had the magic and didn't spare it. She made herself as beautiful as ever she could. The like of her was not to be seen in that kingdom or the next one. The king's son was in love with her that minute, and did not wish to part with her, but she would not go with him. "When you are at your father's castle," said Smallhead, "all will be overjoyed to see you, and the king will give a great feast in your honor. If you kiss anyone or let any living thing kiss you, you'll forget me forever." "I will not let even my own mother kiss me," said he. The king's son went to the castle. All were overjoyed. They had thought him dead, had not seen him for 7 years. He would let no one come near to kiss him. "I am bound by oath to kiss no one," said he to his mother. At that moment an old greyhound came in, and with one spring was on his shoulder licking his face. All that the king's son had gone through in 7 years was forgotten in one moment. Smallhead went toward a forge near the castle. The smith had a wife far younger than himself, and his stepdaughter. They were no beauties. In the rear of the forge was a well and a tree growing over it. "I will go up in that tree," thought Smallhead, "and spend the night in it." She went up and sat just over the well. She was not long in the tree when the moon came out high above the hilltops and shone on the well. The blacksmith's stepdaughter, coming for water, looked down in the well, saw the face of the woman above in the tree, thought at her own face, and cried, "Oh, then, to have me bringing water to a smith, and I such a beauty, I'll never bring another drop to him." With that she cast the pail in the ditch and ran off to find a king's son to marry. When she was not coming with the water, and the blacksmith waiting to wash after his day's work in the forge, he sent the mother. The mother had nothing but a pot to get the water in, so off she went with that, and coming to the well saw the beautiful face in the water. "Oh, you black, swarthy villain of a smith," cried she, "bad luck to the hour that I met you, and I such a beauty, I'll never draw another drop of water for the life of you." She threw the pot down, broke it, and hurried away to find some king's son. When neither mother nor daughter came back with water, the smith himself went to see what was keeping them. He saw the pail in the ditch, and, catching it, went to the well. Looking down, he saw the beautiful face of a woman in the water. Being a man, he knew that it was not his own face that was in it, so he looked up, and there in the tree saw a woman. He spoke